This is New York's #1 news, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. With Ken Rosado and Shirley Nalikat, Heather O'Rourke with traffic, and Sam Champion with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News this morning.
We have breaking news: a fire at the Park Lane Hotel in Midtown. Guests forced to evacuate. An Eyewitness News crew just arriving at the scene, and we'll have a live report ahead.
Today marks 1 year since Russia invaded Ukraine. This is a live look at a vigil in the war-torn country. Across the world, nations are showing solidarity, some pledging more support to Ukraine.
And we're learning more about that shooting rampage in Florida that left 3 people dead, including a TV reporter and a 9-year-old girl. The reporter's cameraman, who was also shot, now speaking from his hospital bed. And a very good morning. It's Friday, February 24th. I'm Ken Rosado.
And I'm Shirley Nalikat. You're never more than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic. Let's begin with meteorologist Brittany Bell. Good morning.
This is New York's #1 news, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. With Ken Rosado and Shirley Nalikat, Heather O'Rourke with traffic, and Sam Champion with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News this morning.
We're following breaking news in Midtown, a hotel fire forcing guests out into the cold. We'll have a live report with new details just in from firefighters at the scene.
Today marks 1 year since the Russian invasion in Ukraine, and this morning the U.S. is announcing new sanctions for Russia and more aid for the war-torn country.
A new clue in the search for the man accused of shooting a Good Samaritan. Police hope these pictures will lead to an arrest. And a very good morning. It is Friday, February 24th. I'm Ken Rosado.
And I'm Shirley Nalikat. Heather O'Rourke keeping an eye on those roads. Yeah.
This is New York's #1 news, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. With Ken Rosado and Shirley Nalikat, Heather O'Rourke with traffic, and Sam Champion with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News this morning.
We have breaking news at 6 o'clock. A fire at a Midtown hotel forcing people to evacuate, leading to a massive emergency response. What we just learned about the cause.
365 days of suffering and unimaginable loss, but Ukraine is still fighting back. 1 year after Russia's invasion, how the world is commemorating the somber anniversary and the new sanctions the U.S. is imposing on Russia.
Plus the final weekday commute before big changes to the LIRR's schedules. Full service to Grand Central starting on Monday, but not everybody's thrilled about it. Good morning to you. It is Friday. Can we say it again? Good morning to you. It is Friday, February 24th. I'm Ken Rosado.
That feels so good to hear.
It's like a massage.
Yes. And say. I love those words. Shirley, now look at you never more than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic. Heather standing by with the check of the...
This is New York's #1 news, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. With David Navarro and Shirley Nalikat, and Sam Champion with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News at noon.
A fight for freedom goes on 1 year since Russia launched its invasion of Ukraine. Tens of thousands of people killed in the war, towns and cities destroyed, millions of people driven from their homes. But the Ukrainian people remain defiant, and there is new help coming from the United States.
And a new push for more funding for the MTA without raising fares. Good afternoon. I'm Shirley Nalikat.
And I'm Jana Siu in for David Navarro. Today marks 1 year since Russia's brutal and unprovoked...
Channel 7 Eyewitness News with Liz Cho and David Navarro, and Lee Goldberg with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News first at 4.
An 11-year-old boy is in the intensive care unit after being stabbed during a fight in New Jersey. Big changes for Long Island Railroad commuters. Full service to the newly built Grand Central Madison on the east side begins on Monday, but not everyone's commute will be improved, and we'll explain. But we begin this afternoon with Ukraine. 1 year since the start of the Russians' bloody and violent invasion, and Ukraine is still standing. As the Ukrainians fight for their very survival, President Zelensky vowing today that before this year is done, his country will emerge victorious. And good afternoon, I'm David Navarro.
And I'm Liz Cho. President Zelensky says the key to winning the war will be the international community keeping word about sending help. And today, President Biden announced a $2.5 billion aid package for Ukraine and sweeping new sanctions against Russia. The conflict in Ukraine continues.
Now, New York's #1 news, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Did police go too far? That's what a man on Long Island is saying tonight. And he says he has video to back up the claims of police brutality.
Also tonight, 1 year later, and to the surprise of many, Ukraine still stands strong. In fact, by most measures, it's winning the war of invasion by imperialist Russia. No surprise to Ukraine or to their confident and never say die president. Tonight, I'll look back on the struggle to survive as bombs continue to fly in from Russia.
But first, breaking news, powerful winds this afternoon, knocking down massive trees in Manhattan and causing major delays for New Jersey transit. Good evening at 5 o'clock. I'm Sade Bitterin-Wah.
And I'm Bill Ritter. A windy start to the weekend, to say the least. Trees come crashing down in Manhattan.
The victims of those trees, well, cars along Riverside Park.
This is New York's #1 news, Channel 7 Eyewitness News, with Bill Ritter and Liz Cho, Ryan Field with sports, and Lee Goldberg with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News at 6.
Claims of excessive force and false arrest by a man in Nassau County. He says police officers went too far, and as you can see, it was all captured on police body cam video. Plus, a father is speaking out tonight after his 11-year-old son is stabbed near a school. Police say the attacker was also 11 years old. And people in our area and around the world marking the 1-year anniversary of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and there appears to be no end to the death and the destruction in a war that has claimed so many innocent lives. And good evening to you at 6 o'clock. I'm Liz Cho.
And I'm Bill Ritter. More on those stories in a moment, but we're going to begin with the weather again, because gusty winds this afternoon, bringing down a huge tree, lots of it, in Riverside Park at 106th Street. It landed on 3 cars. Fortunately, there are no reports of any injuries.
Right now, a Friday evening commute headache for some New Jersey transit commuters. Morris and
New York's #1 news, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
New details tonight about a mother stabbed to death in Queens. Tonight, her son in custody and now being questioned by cops.
A huge show of support tonight in Times Square for Ukraine, and it comes on the 1-year anniversary of Russia's invasion.
But first, the weather. Temperatures are plunging. Some light snow is on the way.
Chief Meteorologist Lee Goldberg here, timing it all out. Lee.
Yeah, winter trying to make a little splash in the final days of February. A little winter weather to talk about, whether it be the cold and the wind or even some coatings of snow across the area. Tomorrow, there'll be some snow showers around. There'll be a coating in spots, not widespread.